hopefully the last one, so I don't bore you guys to tears. Okay, Lagoos. If you think Lagoos are furries, you need some help. I actually was turned off to the game because of the Lagoos, but not because they were furries, but because they weren't furries. Wait, let me explain. Don't freak out. I'm not a furry. I have never been a furry. I will never be a furry. But I did used to follow some furry artists that were friends of mine from when I collected My Little Pony. They were really good artists. They did the whole fursona thing. I thought that was really fun. But my problem with the Lagoos was mostly they're like people with pretty animal parts. I realize it's dumb now, but at the time it bothered me because it was like, well, they have to be pretty, but we're gonna make everybody racist against them anyway. I know they transform into animals, which, you know, kind of helps make it make sense. I also know they have to be, like, able to actually breed with humans, or it also doesn't make any sense. Because then characters like Soren would have, like, I don't know. For all we know, you know, he might have, like, a dragon face. And that would be just really odd. And plus everybody would then know, just by looking at him. Okay, so I like the Lagoos. I thought they were a nice addition when I was playing the game. They're fun. There's some good fics about them. There's some pretty art. But some stuff I found kind of strange about them. Like, I think it was Lyre was like saying something about wearing her prettiest collar. You know, people look at you like you're an animal and you don't want to be looked at like you're less than human, but then you wear a collar like a pet? What? But anyway, I'm just going to be like, well, it's just something they do to look pretty. I don't know. But, I like them. And then there's Nasir. You have no idea how pissed I was that he betrayed my team in 9. I'm so glad I didn't fight him in 10. And I was glad he joined my team again in 10. He actually came in kind of handy for the last couple of rounds there. I abused him. As a character, I like him. It's cool. He's like a grandfather. That's cool. He doesn't really look like a grandfather, but he's kind of hot and a grandfather, so, you know, he'll live forever. Okay, and then there's Icolincia. What an odd quest. No, actually, the pairing makes sense in 9, not so much in 10. I think by 10 she's gotten over him, but I kind of look at it like she was basically, you know, one day she was hanging out with her friends. You know, she only had a couple of friends, come on, and then the next day she had nobody. So in the end, of course she's going to cling to Ike for he saved her, you know. He took on a job to protect her, and, you know, the odds are not for them. A lot of people wouldn't probably take a job if the odds were against them. So, you know, she is kind of grateful to him, I guess. And then let's see, Zelgius and Micaiah. I can see where people get this from, sort of. She seems happy to see him when he shows up, but she doesn't know who he is, and it would have to be like kind of alternate universe-y maybe to actually fit. But yeah, I can see where this comes from. I was kind of sad that he had to kill him, actually. But in the end, I think it was probably for the best. He was a little obsessed with fighting against Ike's dad for some reason. Like, and that doesn't make a lot of sense, I guess. I mean, I can understand why you might want to fight the strongest person you ever knew, but yeah, death would help, because you wouldn't matter anymore because you're dead. Anyway, that's all that was given to me. So you're probably like, thank God, because I've heard enough. But I'm not done, because I have like a minute. So I'm going to say that I did enjoy 9 and 10. I'm glad I played them, because there was a lot of fun stuff in there, and I never would have thought that I had a new OTP from playing it. Actually, I was intending to like not ship anything, or or at least ship stuff but not actually write anything, I failed so bad, because now I have an OTP and everything. But as far as my OTP goes, I don't know why the age difference for Har and Jill bothers people. Maybe someday I'll figure this out. But having dated somebody that was 20 years older than me, kind of, you know, who cares? What's 10, 15, 20 years? So, I actually really like Har and Jill as individuals and as a pairing. I don't really ship pairings where I don't like both characters. If I don't like both characters, I'm not going to ship a pairing, really. Or any OTP of mine, I like both characters a lot, because otherwise I won't be able to get into the head of the other character, and I'm a writer, so that's what I do. Anyway, I love Jill's supports. All of them are great. Her supports with Leaf are awesome. Her supports with Mist are so cute. And her supports with Har are funny. But, yeah, I ship it. I ship it so hard. And then there's the, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm getting brain dead. But, yeah, I'm going to have to write fic about them. I'm just kind of nervous about it because, you know, fandom. But, I can't even describe why I like that pairing. Maybe sooner or later I will make a video and I will say why I like that pairing. I just love how she's a total nag. And he just doesn't even care. He's like, okay, you know, nag all you want. I'm just going to sleep through it. And, you know, she doesn't get so upset about it that she explodes. And if she does, then she ain't got no more energy to nag. So it works out pretty good for them. Plus, they're not, like, I know a lot of people like Lynn and Hector, but I feel like Lynn and Hector's arguing is not, like, half-hearted arguing. It is full-on arguing. Like, they are upset at each other. Whereas with Har and Jill, it's a little different. At least I think so. It feels like their arguing is, like, plus mostly one-sided. And, you know, because Jill's hot-headed. But, he takes it all in stride. He doesn't really yell back at her. He doesn't insult her. She insults him, but he doesn't insult her back. Just kind of like, you know, it's her personality, so he deals with it. And two hot-headed people don't really go well together, in my opinion. I cannot get along with people that act the same as me. I will punch them in the face. So anyway, that's all for these things. Hopefully, I'll be able to maybe type some more about it without my head exploding. But anyway, I hope I didn't bore you guys to tears. And if there's more you want me to talk about, obviously just ask. I'll try to do it. Anyway, good evening, everybody.